I'm going to warn you right up front. I am not a funny person. I'm very boring, really boring. I don't know how to make excitement for these videos. I do know how to talk a lot. Unfortunately, I have an opinion on everything. It's unimportant my opinions, but I got them. But this is about a journey I've planned. This is my last journey. I don't think I have too many journeys left, but who knows? I have driven cross country over my lifetime 7 times by myself, mainly to see friends in Pennsylvania and Delaware. Um, I like back east, but you know, I like California, unfortunately. So I guess I'm explaining myself because this journey is very important, and I've already seen how important it can be. For me personally, is I've seen a lot of kindness so far, and I've only been a van dweller for all, over 2 weeks, almost three, I think. Um, Nothing but difficulties. My first night, my bed fell apart. Oh, that's a story. Well, it didn't fall apart. I made a slat bed that you pull out, which is great, no problem. It pulls out. It holds the mattress. But at night, when you move, the bed moves too. And it just keeps moving because I don't have anything against the bed. Because I built the table so I bring it up from the door, put the mattress on that. That didn't work. So I anyway. So in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., the bed finally separates all the way. Thank goodness I had stuff under the bed because I'm going to tell you right now, I only fell an inch, but I was shocked. I was awoken, very startled. So that was it was either my first or second night. I can't remember. Then I had to fasten the bed, and oh my goodness. And some of my panels have come undone. Actually, I have 3 solar panels, Renogy, and you know how expensive they are. Flexible. Made a mistake there. Put them on my roof. Most of the bolts have fallen out that I put on to hold them. I did a very different type of insulation, which I'll show you in the next few days or weeks or whatever. I'm getting into this YouTube stuff and I'm terrible at it. But all the bolts have come off, and now I'm using zip ties to hold $200 panels, for goodness sakes. Not a good idea, but they're working. What can I say? I just not strong enough to get all those bolts. And the other thing about solar, I don't know if any of you, well, many of you understand what I'm talking about. You have to be in the sun. So if it's super hot, you got to be in the sun. Very bad for your inside your van, particularly the temperatures I've seen for a week. So, that was the second week, I guess. I don't know what else fell apart. I mean, you know, everything's crooked. Um, I, I, I took. I didn't want to buy wood, and I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not good at building things. I did this all by myself, 100%, all by myself. Okay, no help whatsoever. And so I built these special things for solar panels because they're flexible. I didn't want to tape them to my roof, so I built something so they would be on those Z brackets. That's what they call them, and up off of the van roof. And I think I did a pretty good job, but I don't know. Like I said, they're flapping in the wind. Now I've got them all zip tied, so kind of resolved that. Never could find all the bolts. I'm sure they flew off too. Who can say? So my first video, I told you I won't sell you van life. I'm not. I'm not going to sell you van life because it's an experience. in itself. And and someone like me doesn't know what they're doing. Absolutely. And I've watched videos about, cheap RV living 4, 5, 6 years. I've been on since 2013. Okay. So I've had to learn. I mean, nobody talked about this bed coming apart, okay? Nobody talked about when you move, the legs move, okay? Nobody talked about that. So I'm telling you, if you're going to do a bed like this slat bed stuff, you better secure it somehow. So when you pull it out, it stays, because 2 a.m. ain't fun, you know. But I didn't get hurt, so. But, and then the solar, you buy these flexible panels, okay? And they got to be taped to the roof. Now, the 3M, I think it's VHP or B, is supposed to be the best. But I watched a man on YouTube who said LLPT did all this testing. I use that. I love it. Uh, but only if it's laying flat, and who knows? Who knows? It's been up there a month or 5 weeks, still as solid as it was when I put them down. But I will show you all this. But then there's solar and there's wiring. Oh my goodness, there's wiring and there's propane and there's. I don't want propane. I will probably end up using it. I have a stove, but I didn't buy any propane because I decided I would put my money in a generator that was big enough to handle an electric skillet, a microwave, and a rice cooker, which is what I did. And so the microwave is 700 watts, the rice cooker is 750, and the electric skillet is 700. So, you got to think about these things. I'm scared of propane. Just honestly, I'm scared to death of propane. I know it's going to kill me because I won't do it right, okay? There is no way I'm going to do it right. I didn't put in a sink. I haven't shown you my van yet because I didn't put in a sink, okay? I don't want any drips. And I've discovered I don't need a sink. The reality is, I don't need a sink. In the morning, I brush my teeth with a cup, spit it out, and I got a container, and I pour it in there. And then I wash out my cup, put it away. If I've got dishes or silverware, I spray it with vinegar and water and wipe it with a paper towel and put it away. I haven't needed one. I haven't needed a kitchen. I cook once a week and I prepare enough for 5 or 6 days. And then I put it in the fridge and then I microwave it. I eat the same thing for days on end because it's economical. So, and but I got sidetracked. So, this is a journey. And my biggest commodity in life is time. That's the most important commodity to me. And I think I'm running out. I think, I'm getting older and I'm running out of time. But I don't know that for sure. Could have 20 more years. Who knows? But I'm on a journey. And this has been an experience. Please, if you're going to do van life, you really need to think about it. I'm not going to sell it and I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I'm going to say, really think through it and have options. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go cross country, but I'm not leaving till everything's set, okay? I can't drive this van without something falling. Something is flying somewhere, and who knows where. I never know where it's going to end. And I've got zip ties and bungee cord, everything. This is a whole nother story. So anyway, I got lost in all this, but I, it's a boring video. But I wanted to talk about some of the problems I've had in 2 going on 3 weeks. It's a mess. You have a good day. And be kind to each other. Okay? Thank you.